Carly, and today we're going to talk about emotion regulation. So when we're thinking about emotions, we want to consider that emotions aren't good or bad, they just are, and emotions usually tell us something about the situation that we're in. So if we're happy, it's like, oh, this is a good thing that's going on, and if we're sad, it's like, oh, maybe I don't like what's going on right now. But they aren't good or bad, they just are. So when we're having a strong reaction to something, we want to take a minute and identify what we're feeling and then respond accordingly. And when we think about emotions, emotions have some intensity to them. So let's say my dog died, I'm going to be really sad, but I'm not going to be as sad as I'd be if like my grandma died. So if you think about intensity in that kind of a way. So when we're trying to regulate some of our emotions, we want to consider some things that could set us up to have a little bit of a harder time doing that and avoid those things. So if we're feeling physically ill, we should take care of ourselves so we can better regulate our emotions. We should also eat healthy, balanced meals throughout the day and not like skip breakfast or something like that. Avoiding drugs and alcohol is always a good idea for emotional regulation. We should try to get 8 hours of sleep every night and try to exercise so we can feel good and feel happy hormones going on. Another thing we can do for emotional regulation, if we're feeling a strong way, we should check the facts of the situation. And we should consider like, what's triggering this emotion? Why am I feeling this way? What is my interpretations of the event that's happening? Does my interpretation match the facts of the situation? And if not, should I adjust my emotions accordingly? And we also want to consider the intensity of our feelings. So if I'm like really, really mad at my roommate for something that's kind of minor, maybe I could tone it down a little bit. And then if we're feeling a strong way, and we don't want to be feeling this way for too long or it's not helpful, sometimes it's a good idea to consider doing the opposite of the emotion we're feeling. So let's say I'm feeling really, really sad. My go-to might be just to like curl up in a ball, go to bed, scroll on my phone for a while and just isolate. But the opposite of that would be like calling a friend, going out somewhere, meeting up with people, and I'll be feeling a lot happier and overall a lot better than I would if I just curled up in a bed. So hopefully all of these things can be helpful in the future if you're having some strong emotions.